several have to go near paintings, or could it go underneath painted?
No, several is not modifying painted, it's modifying paintings. So it must go there. Yes.
We discussed that in class, and we couldn't figure out a reason for that.
Ari, put the pen down for a moment. No, no, no. So far you've done everything perfectly. Ari, so far you've done everything perfectly. I'm just showing you the next step will require a little bit more space over here. So I'm going to give you a little bit more of that space. Now keep going. What is the appositive? Brianna? And what is it renaming? The word book. Ari, does tome rename she? What does tome rename? There you go. Extend your horizontal line a little bit more so you have stuff to attach to. Your horizontal baseline. Just no, it won't extend. Just draw or pull, whichever you prefer. Okay. Now, I understand that it should be attached directly below the parentheses, but you might not have the space, so that's okay. But what goes next? Good. Yes. Filling hundreds of pages is doing what? Don't try to think about what it is. What is it doing? Correct. Describing tone. Yeah, describing tome, so it should be attached below tome. Now, filling hundreds of pages. Can anybody help Ari out? What kind of phrase is that? Brian? It's a participial phrase. Right? Now, does anybody remember how to diagram a participial phrase?
Is that the one with the triangle?
Nope. Brian, come on up and help out Ari. Ari, stay up here.
Is it sort of like a prepositional, where you accept you draw it at an angle?
Correct. So, Ari, he told you to start by drawing what would be a prepositional phrase. Uh-huh. Now, Brian, describe to her how filling. Yep. Yes. Yes. Very good. Okay. Now, what about the hundreds of pages? Thanks, Brian. It's the object of filling, right? It's what's being filled. So if it's an object, it will fall in the horizontal line. And what else will you have between filling and the word? A vertical line. So draw a vertical line between filling and the word. Now, what word goes on the right-hand side of that line? Right, hundreds. Now, Ari, where does of pages go? Yes.
So, okay, when you're doing a participial, that filling, that's supposed to occur. Yeah. And does it have to occur?
Yes. Okay, I think Ari deserves some applause. Thank you very much. That was tough. One quick change, Ari, that I'm going to make. Of pages is a prepositional phrase, which means that of would be here. And remember, pages is a noun, always belongs on the horizontal line. Okay. let's talk about this diagram. First of all, the she was pretty easy. She is our subject. Wrote is our active or action verb. Book is what's being written. A modifies it. So we properly have the vertical line separating the direct object from the action verb. Now, tome is the central noun in the appositive phrase. It follows book. Remember, I said that this relationship can happen anywhere a noun could happen. It could happen here. It could happen here. It could happen here. It could happen here. It can happen anywhere a noun can happen. A and weighty do both modify tome. Now, we remind ourselves, as Brian did, that filling as a participial sort of slides down that slope. That indicates to the reader of the diagram that this is a participial phrase modifying tome. Hundreds is the object. How did I know that? Because pages is the object of the prepositional phrase, because it's next to of. So if I say one of these students is not like the other, what is the simple subject of my sentence? One. Why not students? Because it's in a prepositional phrase.